The minimum value. Okay, well, when we see the words maximum or minimum, that means vertex. So you should always think when you see the word maximum or minimum, think vertex. And you don't really need to worry, like, oh, is it a maximum or is it a minimum? Because unless it's a weird graph like that, if it's just a quadratic, there's either a max or a minimum. Like there's not both, right? It's either going that way or it's going that way, but it's not both. So maximum or minimum, just think vertex. All right, now this one's different, right? This is vertex form. So remember that vertex form is a times x minus h squared plus k. Remember that hk is the x and y of your vertex. So that means our vertex is positive 2, right? Because it's minus h, so positive 2 and 5. That's our vertex. So think about this one for a moment. Does it want the 2 or does it want the 5 here for the minimum value of this? Does it want the x or the y value if it wants the minimum or the max? So hopefully it makes some sense that they would want the y value, right? If we are looking for, let's see, the 3 is positive, so that means it's smiling up. So if we're looking for the minimum of this graph, it's sort of obviously, like intuitively, the minimum is this point, right? Nobody would say, oh, the minimum of this graph is like this, right? If this is a graph of the money a company made, nobody, and your boss says, hey, what was the minimum amount of money that we earned? You're not going to be like, the minimum amount of money was 1 September. You'll be like, no, it was like $1,000 or something, right? It's clearly how high it goes, how low it goes. That's our max and min. If it wants the x value, it'll say for what value of x does it reach the minimum. So just be cautious there. So our answer would be 5 there.